I'm trying to pay off my husband's truck by the end of this year. We bought his truck last January 2024, so 1 year ago, and we did it for a 7-year car loan at 7.5% interest rate, which is a lot, and that's going to be a lot of interest over the course of 7 years. So we're trying to pay it off in two. I'm trying to pay it off by the end of 2025. Right now, we owe $14,625, and I budget $525 from our regular paychecks, his paychecks, to put to the car every month. We only have to actually put $366. That's our minimum payment, but I have $525 budgeted. So that goes out every single month, but not all of that obviously gets applied to the $14,625 because some of it goes to interest because the interest accumulates daily. So I've been doing the math, and obviously there's probably a calculator I could find online, but I literally can't figure out what to Google to be like, because I want to figure out how much extra a month I'm going to need to pay toward the car loan in order to get it paid off, right? So I'm kind of like, okay, only about $430 out of the $525 gets applied to the principal. Everything else goes to interest. If I'm only paying it once a month, I went back and I've looked like how much money goes to interest, and it's about like $90 or so of the $525 payment. And that is going to get less as the balance gets lower, since, 7.5% on $8,000 is different than on $14,000. But I'm kind of just taking that as a whole. This is what I figured out, okay? So if $430 of the $525 gets applied to the principal, then I have 11 more months of that, right? That is $4,730 minus the 14,613, I think, or 25 or whatever. So it's not exact, sorry. It's about $9,880 that's gonna need to be paid off in addition to the payments we're making now. I divide that by 11, I should be able to get the number that I'm gonna have to pay extra every month in order to get it down to zero by the end of this year. And I do 11 because I've already done it for January, so I have 11 more months to do it. So that divided by 11 is about $890, basically $900. So $900 extra dollars every single month, which is doable if TikTok stays around and I keep making money from it. If not, probably not doable for us, but we are going to put an extra $500 at the end of No Spend January. That's kind of why we're doing it, to have extra money in our checking account. So it will be a little bit different than that, right? Like if I do that extra 500 and then it'll be an extra 900 next month on top of that, as well as the 525 we also pay. So yes, we're paying a lot of this, but I don't know, I just want to get it paid off. I think it'd be so nice to not have a car payment. We do have 2 cars. We only have 1 car payment.